This is a really risky decision that he's doing right now. But, you know, obviously Semiij is going to go ethereal. It's what got him this far. It's what's pretty much landed him a spot in the finals at this point, at the rate that he's been going. But Knicks is a solid player all around, even outside of Goro. Maybe it's just that bad of a matchup that he's not going to go Goro against ethereal.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, going with Imposter, and we talked about it earlier, this is also who we see the likes of Dragon pick for this character. But Semiij, I mean, talk about matchup knowledge. I mean,
what?
Semiij has it all, and everything is happening right now. Is there's so much mobility going on the screen, and Knicks, if he can get the damage, he does not. If he'd gone for the mix, could have potentially put him in a killing position. And no reaction to the teleport from Semiij, and catching the backdash. Here we go. Emperor Knicks turned it. That's guaranteed chip out.
He's just gonna go for chip. I do not believe that ball roll. What is happening right now? It's almost like Semiij didn't realize that ball roll was an option for Knicks when he was that move. That was 2 times in a row. He is 2 for 2 with wake-up ball rolls. Now Semiij getting some nice damage in the corner. The pressure so hard to deal with, not only as ethereal, but when you're dealing with Semiij. This man is an absolute monster. Knicks going for a little bit of damage, just trying to get some chip in there. He narrowly drops that combo, but the ball roll by Semiij gets whiffed. And now they're just sitting back into the neutral. This is a very aggressive matchup for Semiij. You see now using the meter only for his pressure.
And just a heads up, if Semiij wins this match, he will guarantee himself in finals. Oh, and the down 2 reaction. There's the reaction to the teleport we were looking for in round number 1. All tied up here in game 1.
Now Emperor Knicks doing surprisingly well as Imposter Shinnok, but he still needs to be careful with dealing with Semiij in neutral. We see now he gets the Hell Sparks, finally connects, and the trance goes for the quick 16% grab. Face to boot. Eat that size 12. Here we go, the Hellspark connects, forcing Semiij off of the meter. That's a moral victory for Knicks. And the mere idea that ethereal relies, well, helps rely on having that meter to establish more dominant pressure. And some juicy damage of his own already in the corner. Gets the ball roll out of that corner. Scouts out both bars. The grab will not kill, but chip damage will. Just trying to stay away, and it's a scramble.
Not like this.
No way.
Hashtag this is such a guess. All different ways, and he guesses right even on the throw. But that's chip by territory, and Knicks eats the teleport. Whoa. Whoa, that came down to the wire. Oh, man.
I almost wish that Knicks went for chip regardless. You do much more chip when you get that power buff. And he probably would have had the bar to spend it to chip him out. But maybe he just didn't know if it would or not. Goes for the reverse grab. And Semiij, being the brick wall that he is, to just tech that in the most absolutely sickening read of a back grab.
That is... And Semiij already known for being, you know, just a wall. He's unthrowable. And in that kind of situation where you guarantee the 50-50 of a throw, and on top of that, if you rethrow and they simply press a button, you lose.
There you go, very nice.
Crazy.
Speed by not here burning that Hell Spark. Semiij goes up for a quick run into the grab. We're seeing now Emperor Knicks has the trance, another tech grab. This man is just impenetrable. Beautiful backdash in the Hell Sparks again, gets some beautiful damage, and a double down 2. Oh no.
Semiij does have a bar here, so he can mix up with his EX fade. Oh, but jumps in the Hell Spark, and Knicks coming off the bar though.
That was very fortunate for Semiij to be able to not have to really spend any of the bar, but Knicks finally getting the round in there. He's playing extremely well, but at the same time, he's making these few key mistakes in the worst possible position, and that's what really makes him end up losing the round.
And here is that fade pressure that we see, and he builds so much meter, and that anti-air down 1, gigantic hitbox.
I
Always
see
getting a
it. I
conversion.
say it day in and day out. There was one golden rule in this matchup against not only Ethereal, but against Semiij, and that is do not jump. If you break the golden rule, you're going to have a bad time. The reverse grab, put him in the corner. No doubt just going to go for, try to get some chip out there, secure himself the round, and put himself in a good spot for some nice corner pressure going into round number 3. So, they're both sitting on relatively one bar, a little bit over. Emperor Nick's going to save that bar, no doubt, to try and either establish pressure or continue on his combo. But Semiij is going to do everything in his power to force that breaker out of Knicks.
I really like what Semiij has established on the shoulder from Knicks and even on that amulet, where they're safe, but they're not plus. So when you do that, if you're Knicks, you do them on block, and you respect pressure against you, and Semiij is simply using that fear to get the guaranteed 12%.
Wow, and the down 4 Hellsparks actually connects, and the guaranteed interactable for 20%. Emperor Knicks tying it up 1-1 against Golden Boy Semiij.
Oh man, and that's added damage on top of that command grab. That brings back some memories of when that thing used to be plus 40,000, and they used to build half a bar and then go into it, and then you're just like, whoa, what just happened?
The Melt just wipes away. Remember when, I don't remember what tournament it was, Tekken Master, who helped open our eyes to Imposter Shinnok, stealing, not only playing on Quaton Jungle, but stealing Ferritor's command grab, getting a like 30% command grab. That established nightmares into
I remember Zappa versus Gur at Defend the North. And nothing but feels bad, man. It was just command grab after command grab after command grab. And very good rolling the gap. That is a meterless punish and gets Knicks off a bar. That is the perfect situation for Semiij, and already got him with a late fade, pressing a button, swinging a little too early as Knicks there, trying to check Semiij coming out of the fade.
You know what I'm really still not seeing, not only from Knicks, but from a lot of people with Ethereal, is to try and grab when Semiij delays that Ethereal phase out. You can still, they're still vulnerable to grab.
Ooh, that was a little bit savage from Semiij, going for the chip out roll just to put Knicks back to the corner. Very smart stuff from Semiij.
Knicks going for a little bit of damage. Beautiful backdash, but no punish. No whiff punish there. Semiij getting a beautiful hit confirmed, spending the bar to get all this juicy damage. 32% into jumping needy. But Knicks spending all of his resources to try and put himself back in a life lead. And you saw that actually comboed. The amount of plus frames on hit is just amazing with Ethereal Molina.
And here comes some Knicks.
One into the trance.
And 16%. This time Semiij not getting the throw back into the corner that we saw him read earlier.
And that is definitely going to chip out. Down 4 Hellsparks does an insane amount of chip. Knicks sitting on no bar to work with here in round number 3, which is really what Semiij wants to see right now. No meter to convert that into a combo. And a savage down 2, just completely controlling the airspace.
Shoulder barely getting him before the side, becomes active. And the down 4 hitting nothing as he fades right through it. And now the corner presence from Semiij. This is where we see so many people fall apart. All of this you have to simply hold and pray and try to guess right and not meter burning that Hellspark. And Semiij recognizing it. And reacts again with another down to Semiij, taking the lead here against Knicks.
Chat, say it with me. What's the golden rule?
Do not jump against this man. You simply
jump against this man.
You do not jump against this man, guys.
Do not jump against this man. You will have a bad time.
If we're at a major, we need to put that on sticky notes. And every time Semiij sits down to play a match, you have to sticky note that to the monitor. Okay? Do not jump.
No, you know what it is?
And then in parentheses it says against this man.
No, you know what it is? It's like, remember in kindergarten and first grade where if you were bad, you got the yellow card pulled?
Oh,
Did
no.
you ever have that? Every time you get jumped, you pull the card, man. When you hit red card,
How
you're
about,
in timeout.
well, let's take a step even further, and every time you jump against Semiij, you actually throw the red flag, just like a ref. Penalty, throw it right across the screen.
It's so good, and he's doing so well if he just stays away from the air and just focuses more on the ground game. We go get a standing one in the trance again. Tried to go for a little bit of the mix there, but Semiij still just this impenetrable force of defense.
Ooh, and easy damage there. Is that pretty much hit confirms itself, and he'll get, even if it doesn't work on hit, he's gonna get some sort of block pressure off of it and extra meter. It's a win-win.
And he's just trying to get some drops, another combo, but he might be able to close it out here. This should chip. No. Not like this. Knicks, please. And the reverse grab. That is the biggest heartbreaker ever. He should have went for the plus frames. Go for the EX amulet to guarantee more pressure on block in the corner. Unfortunate mishap by Knicks.
Oh, and fortunately there for Knicks that Semiij didn't go over that down 4.
If you're Knicks right now, you are not happy with how that round ended. Another teleport getting by Semiij.
Ooh, it actually put the gap out there with down 1 in the Hell Sparks, but what's scary is that you finally think that it's your turn to counter poke this man, and instead you eat a combo. That is the mix-up with Shinnok with his pokes, is that if he does down 4, and if you recognize it, you know there's no gap, but if you see that down 1, you finally think it's your turn. Not today, and he fell for it twice that round, and Knicks getting back in the match.
Knicks, unfortunately, sitting on no meter, no punish by Semiij, but again, no follow-up off of the down 1. He needs to be a little bit more mindful of getting those conversions, because against a player like Semiij, who's doing these wacky conversions, you cannot leave any damage out to spare. Just trading some pokes here, trying to keep the plus frames on his side.
Ooh, and uses the plus frames of his own off the side to get another 12%, and another throw. Semiij in killing distance, and fades. Very good from Knicks not to press the button there, though, and here we go. Comeback mode, engaged.
He has an absolute mountain to climb, but he's done it before, and the damage now going to do so much. Oh no, he drops the combo.
No conversion off the entire down 1. So scary right now. And he teleported, and once he was airborne, Semiij said, I got those reactions, kid. We'll see you next week, and Semiij is going to move on.